God is saying, something very shocking happened last night. Only you don't know that. This is your last chance to know the truth. If you skip this now, God will never help you. You were not supposed to find this by accident, and if you feel a pull in your spirit right now, it is because I am calling you directly to listen before it is too late. What happened last night was not small, and it was not ordinary, and it has everything to do with your life moving forward from this moment. You are standing at a turning point that you cannot see with your eyes, and if you walk away now, you will miss something that was prepared only for you. I am telling you clearly because I love you, and because I do not want you to remain in darkness about what has already been decided. Type Amen if you believe. Last night, while you were resting or distracted, something shifted in the unseen realm concerning your life. There were decisions made, doors opened, and things removed that had been holding you back for longer than you realize. You did not hear it, and you did not see it, but it happened with precision and purpose, and it was done with your future in mind. This is why you feel different today, even if you cannot explain it, because a change has already begun without your awareness. Type yes to receive blessings. Do not ignore this moment, because I am speaking to you out of urgency and care, and I need your full attention right now. You have asked for answers, and you have prayed for clarity, and this is part of that answer unfolding in front of you. If this touches your heart even a little, take a moment and like this video, so this word can reach deeper into your life and settle in your spirit. This is not about chance, and it is not about coincidence, because I am guiding you step by step so you do not miss what belongs to you. What shocked you would be the truth of what was removed from your path last night, because you were closer to a loss than you ever realized. There were things forming against you quietly, things you could not detect, and they were aiming to slow you down and confuse your direction. But I intervened before it could fully take shape, and I cut it off before it reached you, because I have already chosen you for something greater than what tried to stop you. You may not understand it yet, but protection was placed around you in a way that cannot be reversed. I am not telling you this to frighten you, but to awaken you, because your awareness matters more than you think. When you know what has been done for you, your faith grows stronger and your steps become more confident and your decisions begin to align with what I have prepared. If you remain unaware, you may walk as if nothing has changed and you may miss the doors that are now open in front of you. This is why I'm speaking now, because this is your moment to recognize the truth and move with it. There was also something placed into your life last night, something that will begin to reveal itself slowly, and it carries a blessing that will not be easily taken away. It may come through a person, or a sudden opportunity, or a shift in your situation, but it will feel different from anything you have experienced before. You will sense peace, where there was confusion, and clarity, where there was doubt and strength, where there was weakness. This is not random, because it was set in motion deliberately, and it is tied to your obedience in this moment. I know you have been tired, and I know you have questioned whether things would ever change for you, but listen carefully now. What happened last night was not a small answer to your prayers. It was a major turning point that will continue to unfold if you stay connected to me. You are not forgotten, and you are not overlooked, and you are not walking alone through what you are facing. I have been watching, guiding, and preparing even when you felt like nothing was happening. Do not make the mistake of thinking this is just another ordinary day, because it is not. There is a weight to this moment, and there is a direction attached to what I'm telling you right now. If you choose to listen and accept this truth, you will begin to notice changes that align with what I have already done for you. If you choose to ignore it, you may delay what is already ready to come into your life, and that is not what I want for you. You are being called to step into awareness, into faith, and into alignment with what has already been set in place. There is nothing you need to force, and there is nothing you need to chase, because what is meant for you has already started moving toward you. Your role now is to stay open, stay attentive, and stay connected to me, so you do not miss the signs that will follow. I am leading you into something that will make sense of everything you have been through. There are layers to what happened, and each one connects directly to your future in ways you cannot fully see yet. I am guiding you step by step so your heart can receive it without fear and without confusion. Is it finally time to try the same CIA secret ritual that's changing lives in seconds? This newly leaked CIA-backed study reveals a 7-second money ritual transforming lives overnight. Scientifically validated by 4 neuroscience labs, it rewires your mind to attract money like a magnet. People once broke are now enjoying luxury homes, new cars, and exotic travel. But this secret won't be online much longer. To access it before it's permanently removed. Last night was not only about removing what was against you, it was also about positioning you in a place you did not expect. You have been standing in one place for a long time, feeling as if nothing was moving, but I shifted your position quietly so that what is coming can find you easily. You may still feel like you are in the same situation, but something about your spiritual position has already changed. This is why certain thoughts feel clearer today, and why some things no longer feel as heavy as they did before. There is a reason I am revealing this to you now, instead of earlier, because you were not ready to understand it before this moment. You needed to go through what you went through so your heart could become steady enough to receive truth without running from it. Now you are at a place where you can listen, where you can recognize my voice, and where you can move forward without hesitation. This is not just information, it is direction, and it is meant to guide your next steps with confidence. You must understand that the shocking part is not only what was removed, but what was stopped before it even began. There were plans forming that could have distracted you, delayed you, and pulled you into a path that was not meant for you. I saw what you could not see, and I stepped in before it could reach you, because I will not allow what is not meant for you to take control of your life. You may never know all the details, but you will feel the result of that protection as you continue forward. There is also something important about your response in this moment, because what you do now matters more than what you think. If you take this lightly, you may continue as if nothing has changed, and you will not recognize the opportunities that begin to appear. But if you take this seriously and stay aware, you will begin to see patterns, signs, and openings that confirm what I am telling you. Your awareness is the key that unlocks what has already been prepared. You have been asking for change, but deep inside, there has been a part of you that wondered if it would ever. And if these Bible-centered messages have encouraged your walk with Christ, we invite you to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who needs biblical hope today. If this ministry has blessed your life, and you would like to help us continue sharing scripture-centered encouragement around the world, you can support the ministry through the link provided below. That doubt has been sitting quietly in your heart even when you try to ignore it, and it has affected how you see your future. Last night, something shifted that is stronger than that doubt, and it is beginning to replace it with something steadier and more certain. You may not feel it fully yet, but it is already working within you. Type Amen if you trust God. Do not rush ahead trying to figure everything out at once, because this is not something you need to control or solve. What has been set in motion will unfold in the right time, and you will understand each part as you reach it. Your role is not to force the outcome, but to remain open, to remain calm, and to trust that what has already begun will continue to move forward. I am not leading you into confusion. I am leading you into clarity. There are people connected to your life who will begin to shift as a result of what happened last night. Some will come closer in a way that feels natural and supportive, while others may slowly move away without conflict or struggle. This is not something to fear, because it is part of aligning your life with what is meant for you. Not everyone is meant to walk with you into what is coming, and that is something you will begin to understand more clearly. You may notice small changes first, things that seem simple but carry deeper meaning when you look closely. A conversation may go differently than expected, or an opportunity may appear where there was none before, or a sense of peace may settle over you in a situation that used to bring stress. These are not random events. They are confirmations that what I am telling you is real. Pay attention to these moments because they will guide you without forcing you. I know you have been through moments where you felt alone, where you felt like your voice was not heard and your efforts were not seen. Those moments were not wasted, even though they were difficult, because they prepared you for what is happening now. You needed that strength, that patience, and that endurance so you would not break when this shift began. What you went through was part of the preparation, not a sign that you were being left behind. There is something else you need to understand about last night, and it is this. What was done cannot be undone by anything or anyone, because it was established with purpose and protection. You do not have to worry about losing it, and you do not have to fight to keep it, because it was secured in a way that is beyond your control. This should bring you peace, because it means you can move forward without fear of everything falling apart again. You are stepping into a new phase, even if it still feels like the same day to you. The difference is not always visible at first, but it becomes clearer as you continue moving forward. You will begin to notice that things respond to you differently, that doors open with less resistance, and that your path feels more direct. This is because your position has already been adjusted and your life is beginning to align with it. Each piece will come at the right time, and each part will confirm that you are never left alone in what you have been facing, if you walk by faith. Why is the government working so hard to bury this 7-second brain ritual? A stunning CIA leak has just exposed the 7-second brain ritual, now allowing regular people to clear debt and invite unstoppable wealth. Supported by 4 neuroscience labs, this easy at-home method is transforming financial struggles into dream lifestyles. New homes, vehicles, vacations, it's all becoming possible. But the government might pull this deleted forever. There is a reason your spirit feels alert right now, even if your mind is still trying to catch up with what I am saying. That feeling is not fear, it is awareness, and it is waking you up to the truth that something real has already taken place. You have been waiting for a sign, something clear that tells you your life is not stuck, and this is that sign. It may not look the way you expected, but it carries the truth you have been asking for deep within your heart. What shocked you would be the timing of what I did, because it happened right when things seemed quiet and unchanged. You thought nothing was moving, but that is when the most important work was being done for you. I chose that moment because it allowed everything to be adjusted without resistance, without interruption, and without confusion. This is how I work in your life, often in ways you cannot see, but always with purpose and care. There is something important about the way you respond from here, because your response will determine how quickly you begin to see the results of what has already started. If you remain doubtful and closed, you may slow yourself down even though the path is already open. But if you stay open and trust what I am telling you, you will begin to notice things aligning faster than you expected. This is not about perfection. It is about willingness to move with what I have set in motion. You have been carrying questions for a long time, questions about your purpose, your direction, and whether you are truly on the right path. Last night was an answer to those questions, even if you did not hear it when it happened. I confirmed your direction, and I cleared obstacles that were trying to make you doubt yourself. You are not lost, and you are not wandering without meaning, because I have already marked your path. Do not underestimate what has already been done, because it is greater than what you are able to measure right now. You may still see the same surroundings, the same people, and the same routine, but underneath all of that, something has shifted in a way that cannot be reversed. This is why you must stay attentive, because the changes will begin to appear in ways that require you to notice them. If you ignore them, you may think nothing is happening, even when everything is changing. There will be moments very soon where you will feel a strong sense of direction, almost like you suddenly know what to do without overthinking it. That is not your imagination. It is the result of what was aligned for you last night. Your thoughts will begin to clear. Your decisions will feel more certain, and your steps will feel guided instead of forced. This is how you will know that what I am telling you is real and active in your life. You may also notice that certain things no longer hold your attention the way they used to, and this is not a loss, it is a release. What no longer belongs in your path is being removed from your focus, so you do not waste energy on it. This may feel unfamiliar at first, but it is part of moving you into a space where you can receive what is meant for you. Let go of what is fading, because it is making room for what is coming. There is something else connected to last night that you need to understand clearly. A door has been prepared for you, and it will open at the right moment, but you must be ready to walk through it without hesitation. This door will not look the way you expect, and it may even challenge your comfort, but it is exactly where you are meant to go. I am preparing you now so that when it appears, you will recognize it and move forward with confidence. You have been stronger than you realize, even in moments where you felt like giving up. That strength did not come from nowhere. It was built through everything you have faced, and it is part of why you are ready for what is happening now. I would not bring you into this moment if you were not able to handle it, and I would not reveal this truth if you were not ready to receive it. Trust that you are prepared, even if you still feel uncertain at times. There will be confirmation after confirmation, not all at once, but enough for you to see that your life is moving in a new direction. You will begin to connect things that did not make sense before, and you will start to see how everything is coming together in a way that was always meant for you. This is not luck, and it is not coincidence. It is the result of what has already been set into motion. Stay close to this truth, because it will guide you when things begin to shift more visibly around you. There is no need to fear what is coming because it was prepared with your good in mind. Even if something feels unexpected, it will lead you closer to where you are meant to be. I am not leading you into confusion. I am leading you into clarity and purpose. You are not the same person you were before last night, even if you still feel like yourself. Something has been adjusted within you, something that will help you walk forward with greater understanding and confidence. You will begin to notice this change in the way you think, the way you respond, and the way you see your future. This is part of the transformation that has already begun. I am drawing your attention to it so you do not overlook the signs that are already forming around you. You are not standing still anymore, even if your surroundings have not changed yet, to claim miracles. Do you know why everyone's whispering about this 7-second CIA ritual? And if these Bible-centered messages have encouraged your walk with Christ, we invite you to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who needs biblical hope today. If this ministry has blessed your life, and you would like to help us continue sharing scripture-centered encouragement around the world, you can support the ministry through the link provided below. A brainwave ritual lit from the CIA is changing lives across the globe. Proven by neuroscience, this 7-second method helps regular people attract money, freedom, and luxury. If you're seeing this, you're very lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. There is something you need to recognize about your life right now, and it is this. You are standing in a space between what was and what is about to be revealed, and this space requires your trust more than anything else. You cannot go back to what you were, because that chapter has already been closed, and you cannot fully see what is ahead yet, because it is still being uncovered step by step. This in-between moment is where your faith becomes real, and where your connection with me becomes stronger. What happened last night created a shift that is already affecting the path ahead of you, even in ways you cannot measure yet. Things that once felt delayed will begin to move, and situations that felt stuck will begin to loosen without you forcing them. You may notice that timing begins to work in your favor instead of against you, and that certain outcomes happen more smoothly than before. This is not something you created on your own. It is something that was aligned for you. There are also things you must release in order to fully step into what has been prepared. Holding on to past disappointments, past failures, or past fears will only make this transition harder for you. Those things no longer belong to the version of you that is moving forward from this moment. I'm asking you to let go, not because your past did not matter, but because it has already served its purpose in shaping you. Do not confuse unfamiliar feelings with something negative, because what you are experiencing is a shift in your awareness. When something new begins, it often feels different at first, and your mind may try to question it because it is not used to it. But your spirit knows the difference, and it recognizes when something is aligned with truth. Pay attention to that deeper sense within you, because it will guide you more clearly than your doubts. Type yes to embrace change. You may also begin to notice that your reactions are changing in ways you did not expect. Situations that once triggered frustration or fear may no longer affect you the same way, and this is not a loss of feeling, it is growth. You are being strengthened in a way that allows you to move forward without being held back by what used to control your emotions. This is part of the transformation that began last night, and it will continue to develop as you move forward. There is a reason I am reminding you again that this is your moment to stay aware, because distractions will try to pull your attention away. Not everything that comes into your path right now is meant to guide you, and some things will test whether you are paying attention or not. This is why you must stay grounded in what I am telling you, because it will help you recognize what is truly meant for you and what is not. Your focus matters more than you realize. You have been asking for a breakthrough, and you have been waiting for something to change in a way that is clear and undeniable. What you must understand is that breakthroughs do not always arrive as sudden visible events. Sometimes they begin as quiet shifts that grow stronger over time. What happened last night was the beginning of that process for you. It may not look dramatic yet, but it is already active and moving in your life. There is also something connected to your future that was secured for you, something that you have not yet fully imagined. It is bigger than what you have been expecting, and it will require you to step into a new level of confidence and trust. I am preparing you for it now, so that when it begins to show itself, you will not doubt that it belongs to you. You are not being led into something small. You are being led into something meaningful and lasting. You may feel moments of hesitation as things begin to change, and that is natural, because stepping into something new always requires adjustment. But do not let that hesitation turn into fear that stops you from moving forward. You have already been prepared for this, even if you do not feel fully ready yet. Trust that what has been placed in your path is there for a reason, and that you are capable of walking through it. There is also a deeper peace that is beginning to settle within you, even if it comes and goes at first. That peace is a sign that you are aligning with what has already been set in motion. It may feel unfamiliar because you have been used to uncertainty, but it will grow stronger as you continue to stay connected to me. This peace will guide your decisions and help you recognize what is right for you. Do not look at your current situation as the final picture, because it is only a part of the process. What you see now is not the full result of what has already begun. It is just the early stage of something that will continue to unfold. You must be patient with this process, because rushing it will only create confusion. Everything is moving at the right pace, even if it does not feel fast enough to you. You are being led into something that will bring clarity to the questions you have been carrying for a long time. You will begin to see why certain things did not work out, why certain paths were closed, and why you had to go through what you experienced. It will not feel random anymore, because it will all connect in a way that makes sense. This understanding will give you a sense of peace that you have not felt before. Stay with me, because I am still guiding you. And there is more that you need to understand about what is unfolding. You are not at the end of this. You are at the beginning of something that will continue to reveal itself in the days ahead. Each step you take will bring you closer to the full picture, and each moment will confirm that you are moving in the right direction. What if a quick 7-second brain ritual could truly wipe out your debt and fill your life with unstoppable abundance? A shocking CIA leak has just revealed a 7-second ritual now helping ordinary people clear debt and attract unlimited wealth. Verified by 4 top neuroscience labs, this easy at-home method is turning financial problems into dream lifestyles. New homes, cars, vacations, it's all happening for real people. But the government might pull this deleted forever. It is not just about changes around you, but also about changes within you that are preparing you for what is ahead. Your thoughts are beginning to shift. Your awareness is expanding, and your ability to recognize truth is becoming stronger. This is not something you created on your own. It is something that was activated for you at the right time. What shocked you would be the level of care that was involved in what happened last night. Every detail was considered, Every step was aligned and nothing was left to chance when it came to your life. You may have felt overlooked before, but that was never the truth because I have been watching over every part of your journey. What you are experiencing now is the result of that care becoming visible in a way you can begin to recognize. You must also understand that what has begun cannot return to how things were before. Even if you try to go back to old patterns or old ways of thinking, you will feel that something is different. That is because the shift has already taken place and it has changed how you respond, how you see, and how you move. This is part of stepping into a new phase, and it is meant to move you forward, not hold you in the past. There will be moments where you feel a strong pull to make certain decisions, and you may not fully understand why at first. Do not ignore those moments because they are connected to what has already been aligned for you. You are being guided in ways that go beyond what you can see, and those inner nudges are part of that guidance. Trust them because they are leading you toward what has already been prepared. You may also notice that certain worries are beginning to lose their hold on you, even if they once felt overwhelming. This is not because your life is suddenly perfect, but because something within you has shifted to a place of greater stability. You are being strengthened so that you can move forward without being controlled by fear or uncertainty. This strength is part of the foundation you need for what is coming next. There is something important about timing that you need to recognize right now. What happened last night was not late, and it was not early. It was exactly when it needed to happen for everything to align correctly. You may have felt like you were too long, but that waiting was part of the preparation. Now that the shift has taken place, you will begin to see how everything is coming together in a way that could not have happened before. You are also being protected in ways you cannot fully see yet, and that protection is still active around you. It did not stop last night. It continues with you as you move forward into what has been prepared. You do not have to carry fear about what might go wrong, because I am already ahead of you, making sure that your path remains clear. This is something you must hold on to, because it will give you peace in moments where you might otherwise feel uncertain. There will be changes in how you see yourself as well, and this is something that will grow over time. You may begin to realize that you are stronger than you believed, more capable than you thought, and more prepared than you expected. This is not something new being added to you. It is something that was already within you being revealed. Last night was part of unlocking that awareness so you can step into it fully. You have been through moments that felt heavy and confusing, and at times you wondered if things would ever make sense. What you are moving into now will begin to answer those questions in ways that bring peace instead of confusion. You will see connections that were not clear before, and you will understand why certain paths did not work out. This understanding will not come all at once, but it will grow steadily as you continue forward. There is also something about your future that is already being shaped, something that carries a sense of purpose you have not fully seen yet. It is not something small or temporary. It is something that will have a lasting impact on your life. I am preparing you for it step by step, so that when it becomes clear, you will be ready to receive it without doubt. This is why your attention now is so important, because it is part of that preparation. Do not allow distractions to pull you away from what you are beginning to understand. Not everything that appears in front of you right now is meant to guide you, and some things will try to take your focus away from what truly matters. Stay grounded in what you have been shown, and let that guide your decisions moving forward. You are not being left to figure this out alone. You are being led. You are closer to seeing the results of what happened last night than you realize. The signs will become clearer, the direction will become stronger, and the path will feel more certain as you continue. This is not something that will fade away. It is something that will grow stronger over time. You are stepping into a reality that has already been prepared for you. You are not here by accident, and you are not hearing this without purpose because this moment is part of what was set in motion. Stay attentive because what you understand now will shape how you step into what is coming next. There is something deeper about what was secured for you. Something that goes beyond what you have been expecting. You have been looking for change in specific areas, but what I have begun is not limited to those expectations. It is wider. It is stronger, and it is designed to touch multiple parts of your life at once. This is why it feels different, because it is not a small adjustment. It is a foundation being shifted in your favor. Could a CIA-leaked brainwave ritual be the fastest shortcut to a life of luxury? Newly released CIA research has just exposed a jaw-dropping brainwave technique that's letting everyday people attract massive wealth almost instantly. This 7-second home ritual, proven by 4 neuroscience labs, is transforming debt into dream houses, cars, and luxury getaways. If you're reading this, consider yourself lucky. The page could be taken down anytime. Comments to unlock the secret before it's gone forever. You must understand that what took place last night also involved aligning you with what truly belongs to you. There were things you were holding on to that were never meant to stay, and there were things meant for you that had not yet reached you. I corrected that alignment quietly, moving what needed to move without confusion or delay. You may not have seen it happen, but you will begin to see the results as things fall into place more naturally. There is also something about your timing that has been restored, something that will become clearer as you move forward. You felt delayed. You felt like you were behind, but that was not the truth of your path. What happened last night adjusted your timing so that you are now moving in sync with what has been prepared for you. This is why things will begin to flow differently, because you are no longer out of alignment. There will be moments when you suddenly realize that something you were worried about no longer carries the same weight. That is because the outcome has already been secured, even if you have not seen it yet. You are being freed from the need to control everything, because what matters has already been taken care of. This is a piece that you will begin to understand more deeply as you continue to align with God. You may also notice that certain doors begin to open in ways that feel unexpected, but natural at the same time. Opportunities may appear through simple connections, through conversations, or through moments you did not plan for. These are not random, they are part of what was set into motion for you. When they appear, you must be ready to step forward without hesitation, because they are connected to your next level. There is something important about how you carry yourself now, because your mindset will influence how you receive what is coming. If you continue to see yourself as limited or undeserving, you may hesitate when something good comes your way. But if you begin to accept that you are chosen, that you are seen, and that you are prepared, you will step into it with confidence. This is part of the shift that is happening within you. You have been through seasons where things felt uncertain, where nothing seemed to move, and where you questioned whether your efforts mattered. Those seasons were not wasted, even though they were difficult, because they built the strength you need for what is ahead. What is coming will require you to stand firm, to stay steady, and to move forward with trust. You have already been prepared for that. Even if you did not realize it at the time, there is also a sense of direction that is beginning to grow within you, and it will become stronger as you continue. You will find yourself knowing what feels right and what does not, even without overthinking it. This is not something you need to force. It is something that is naturally developing within you. It is part of the guidance that was activated for you, and it will help you move with clarity. You must not allow fear to take control when things begin to change more visibly around you. Trust that movement, because it is leading you in the right direction. You are also stepping into a place where your understanding will deepen even further. Things that once seemed unclear will begin to make sense, and connections will become visible in ways that bring clarity. This understanding will not overwhelm you. It will settle within you and guide your steps. It is part of what you need to fully step into what is ahead. You are closer now than you have ever been to seeing the full result of what began last night. The signs will not remain small or subtle. They will grow stronger and more visible as you continue. You will not have to question whether this is real, because it will become clear in ways that cannot be ignored. This is the moment where everything begins to come together. And if these Bible-centered messages have encouraged your walk with Christ, we invite you to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who needs biblical hope today. If this ministry has blessed your life, and you would like to help us continue sharing scripture-centered encouragement around the world, you can support the ministry through the link provided below.